Hey guys, welcome back to Comfort Cooking with Ariana. Grecian chicken. That herby, bright, lemony flavor chicken that you attribute with any kind of Greek food. I do mine a little differently, so I'm going to take you through the process of how I do mine. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright. Time for it. You like that? Alright. Let's get this bird chopped up. How I do it, I start with one thigh. And I just cut that thigh off. So I'm going to separate that from the leg. You can leave it on if you'd like. I just find it works better for me this way. You end up with a better slice. Okay. Now, if you're from Chicago, you know that there is a plethora of chicken shacks. And though I am not a fan of this chicken place, you'll know what I'm talking about. They have these wings that they're about the size of baby arms. Like, it is crazy how big their wings are. Sometimes you have to go back in there with your kitchen shears if you hit the bone. Pop that bone. But they have these wings that are crazy big. And if you eat there, you know what I'm talking about. They look like little baby newborn arms. But their chicken tastes like feet. I really don't like it. This is that bone that we had to pop right here. Okay? Pop it out of the socket and you can be smooth sailing soon. Okay? You have another one in there. You'll get to it. But I tend to I leave the skin on that, but I will get some of the breast meat. Then I just start taking the skin off of the things that I don't want the skin on. I'm not going to take you through the process of me cleaning it, but I want to show you kind of how I dismantle this chicken to get it ready. Okay? So now we have this huge breast. You're going to slice it down the middle. I remember when I used to manage KFC. And this is when they still gave you the center breast. Okay? And all it was the complete breast sliced in half. And then you had the side breast, which still has the rib meat. I thought I was doing something super fancy back then because I was ordering my breast all the time. Can I please have the center breast? I sounded like an idiot. But you couldn't tell me that. I thought I was Miss Know-It-all. Take that cartilage, sternum part out along with the rib. Okay? You don't want that. You just want this nice boneless fillet. And you're going to do the same thing with the other side. Okay? Now, if you want that cartilage in there, go for it. You do you. Me personally, I can do without it. Doesn't add any flavor. And it gets in my way. So, once I have this all done, I'm going to take the skin off of the legs. So, I'll be back. Now that we have our chicken cleaned up, sliced up, and ready for prep, this is where I like the flavors to differ just slightly. So, you can get some herbs de Provence, if I'm even saying that correctly. You're going to need olive oil. Just give it a quick sprinkle over the chicken. Okay, not a lot. That's about a tablespoon and a half, 2 tablespoons. Get some garlic powder. And just season that. Okay. Now mind you, it's a garlicky, semi-garlicky dish. Get some onion powder. Give that over it. out of kosher salt right now. So you're going to take some salt. And you're going to sprinkle that generously with the salt. Because this is practically the only salt that you're going to have on the chicken. Now you take your herbs de Provence. And it's like rosemary, thyme, oregano, basil. No, I don't think it's basil. But I know it's rosemary, thyme, and oregano. Not sure if there's marjoram in there. And again, you're going to be real generous with it. You're going to coat your chicken. Okay? Give that. This is a me thing. You don't have to. I like to add a little MSG to it. It really brings the flavor out of the herbs. Totally leave that out if you want. I need my spoon, please. No. Thank you. I have here about a half a cup of concentrated lemon juice. I'm going to add what's going to be the equivalent of 4 cloves of garlic. The reason why I put it in the lemon juice is because it's easier to pour on. I'm going to use that beautiful lemon that you have, and you're going to grate that into your lemon juice. So you need the zest of 1 lemon. And you ask, why do you need zest if you have the lemon juice? Because there's so many essential oils in that lemon zest that it brings out the lemon flavor. And you can get away with using concentrated.
Do you get a lot of zest out of 1 lemon?
Kiss my ass. Alright. Remember I said about the zest, once you get to the pith, stop. That changes the flavor. It's kind of gross. So now you have your zest. And do you get a lot of zest out of 1 lemon? No, but with that little bit of zest that you get from that 1 lemon, you would think that you squoze all these lemons. Alright, so now all you're going to do is you're going to put it in a casserole dish. I take the side that I've seasoned and I put that down.
Why would you put that down? Wouldn't you want it on top where it bakes in?
Because now I get to season the top.
Oh, there you go.
And it doesn't stay on my cutting board. It stays on the chicken. Alright, let me wash my hands. So again, the same seasonings that we went on the top with, we're going to use on the bottom. And because this chicken's not brined, you want it to have a certain level of salt. Not a lot. You don't want salty food. You want seasoned food. Go back in with your garlic. And your herbs de Provence. This is like my mother's favorite thing to get when we go to the little restaurant by her house. And I will say they have really good Grecian chicken. Alright. Sprinkle that with a little bit more olive oil. And pour your lemon juice over it. Now your chicken's going to give you broth. And that's all you have to do. Okay? Stick it in your oven. I have my oven already preheated at 350 degrees. You're going to cook this at 350 degrees for about half an hour to 45 minutes. You know when your chicken's done. Use a thermometer. If you want to kind of slice into one and it looks, slice into the thickest part, but slice into it if you like. But 30 to 40 minutes is perfect at 350 degrees. I use it, I cook it uncovered for the first 15 to 20 minutes, okay? And then I'll just kind of lightly tint it because I don't want all of the steam out. It's stewing slash doing its magic in there, and I don't want all of that. I need some of that liquid to evaporate out, which is why I wait the first 15 minutes. So I'll see you guys back here in about 15 minutes, and then we're going to start. I'm going to show you how to prep these potatoes, because on the last 15 minutes of this chicken, you're going to throw your potatoes in your oven too. Alright? See you in a bit. Alright. So now we're ready for our potatoes. Preferably you want them the same size, but they're potatoes. They're not always going to be the same size, and you can go through a whole bag and not find equal. Make them round about the same size. You're just going to cut them into chunks.
What kind of potatoes are those?
These are Yukon Golds. They are less starchy than russet, and they have a buttery flavor, which pairs well with what we're going to do. You know, so you have your chicken stewing, but when it comes time to take that chicken out, you're still going to use some of that sauce, that lemon and garlic sauce that you have in there, and you're going to make a semi-gravy. It's not really a gravy, it dredges, so I'll show you that process later. But the reason why you want them relatively the same size is so they could cook at the same temperature. I'm not going to add salt really. What I am going to add is about a teaspoon of oregano, about half a teaspoon of white pepper. Let's do 2 teaspoons of oregano. I like oregano, and it does pair well with this. And you're going to use some paprika. It gives it that color. You don't want to use smoked paprika. It changes. You're going to use about a tablespoon of olive. You're going to use a tablespoon of olive oil. And then you're just going to give that a whir. Okay? And it's better if you do it without a knife. Thank you. Just give it a whir. Just to get everything coated. Okay? You're going to have some butt ends like that. If you're not sure you want to keep it solid and you want the potato covered, cut the butt end in half. Okay? And just toss it. Okay? Put it in your oven safe dish. Don't forget the rest of your yummy goodness at the bottom. Again, no salt, because your chicken mixture has salt in it. Okay? You're going to stick that in your oven. And you're going to roast those. It's a dry roast. The oil is going to help it brown. And in about 15 minutes, we're going to check on our chicken, make sure we still have the moisture content that we need, because when we're done baking it, then we're just going to stick it in a broiler for about 5 to 10 seconds to get that brown crispy color. So see it again. Alright, so we've pulled everything out of the oven, and I have no camera, guys, so I apologize. Pulling at our potatoes on the dish. So each person can get about 1 potato. You're going to put your chicken. Let's go for a thigh. I cheat. I use frozen broccoli. But that's okay. You use it. We're going to put our broccoli. The whole thing is you don't want anything overcooked. So, you know, and I am so hurt in my feelings when people overcook like their veggies and they lose that beautiful, vibrant color. And the reason why I chose broccoli is because broccoli really does pair well with the citrus flavor of your meal. Let's put this over here. We're going to drizzle some of this beautiful gravy over our chicken. Or you have those beautiful garlic chunks in it. And like I said, I have no camera, guys, so I'm going to come behind and I'm going to show you what this looks like. How about we put another piece of chicken on that? Let's fill this plate up. Let's use a leg. Dark meat is good. It is. It's flavorful. Now this is my mom's favorite dish to go to the store to get. Definitely her favorite. So let's have a look, shall we? You see all the garlic on it, and your broccoli, your potatoes. Everything is perfectly cooked. Okay? And my battery's running out. So, if you liked what you saw, go ahead and subscribe. If you would like to see more videos, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And until next time, happy eating.